Yo, welcome back to TeamViza TV interview series, season 6, episode 9. I'll be your host tonight, the Visa Boy. Special guest in the building, getting all the way from Princess Town. And this young lady is no stranger to the camera. She already she do what she take. You understand? It's about the Steve, the word JJ. Let's look at the TeamViza TV interview series, season 6, episode 9. JayJay313. Right, listen, we're gonna let you see on trip. Everything is well? All is well, most important. So once you drive to the Southland, where the food at Southland, because where you come from? Princess Town side. Listen, it was nice.
Good. All those when we reach.
Yeah. But we had a real big discussion before we enter here. We're going to put your side, we're going to put your side. Talk to me. Yeah, I didn't chill.
Well, I'm not really a favorite upon my side. I don't know, for some reason, as the person that dislike the most by many. You know, if I could count on finger how much people like me, I can't count.
Why is that again?
I'm not sure.
Not like you hate by many.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I really don't
But
know.
I was saying, there doesn't peel green mango. There's only peel ripe mango. Right? So we jump into it, right? I want to ask you a question before, right? What type of artist JayJay313 considers yourself?
How to explain this? I like all kind of music. I do any type of music, but I don't label myself as this type of artist or dance or that. Nah.
Right.
You know, multi-talented. That's just it.
That's just it.
Yeah, that's the best I can say for myself.
No, you're not very big following. Did you see this, right? After uploading your video on the fan page, Steve, the coming on the show, you get the most out of the whole category. Because you get like 300 and something shares. This, that, my Instagram booming every chance I go. I can't sleep, girl. Watching notification is because of JayJay. You understand? So, how you end up building that momentum for yourself where like fans gravitate to you?
Well, when I was 16, when I was 16 years, I did do a music video.
Okay.
And I do a song.
Right.
But the song was inspired by a group of friends, male friends. And them was on the, them was singing this type of music.
Chili bad kind of.
And they was like, hey, come, we have a studio. And I didn't believe them. They come and pick me up at my mother's house. Say, come, let me go. They come with a car and saying, the car full up, we squeezing up the jump in the sky, you know. So.
Them carry you to the studio?
Yeah, they carry me.
Right.
And when I go in the studio, I was the only girl there.
Right.
And them say, hey, look, the mic there. The producer had no problem. That's King Devo. He had no problem at all. The mic was there. I just started and there was everybody so, what?
You have to laugh.
They started clap. Yeah. The song didn't even finish recording.
Why are they recording? They're clapping out again on that.
Getting on the producer. Recording either inside and a quiet or going outside.
Right. Just like inside TeamViza TV. Is it either inside or quiet or you're outside? JayJay, how long would you say you do music now?
A long time. A real long time. Long time. I can't get an average, but a very long time. And
that's the way how it is in terms of your career.
Yeah.
It is strictly music.
Yeah, from long time. I went to Santa Maria RC School. There is a school up in Pinal Rock Road. And our principal, she was a teacher at the time, Miss Francis.
Big up Miss Francis,
and Miss Francis, she encouraged me in pan, playing steel pan. Yeah. So I sat up on the steel pan, and then I had a parent group. And then they encouraged me to sing in the parent group.
In the parent group?
Yeah.
Like before the whole dance, so till we start. Alright. So.
And then after that, so it started, you know. And I just started, me and my brothers them sit down, and them would write songs about kicksy thing. They would be like, hey, come, write a song about watermelon or extempo. It will be extempo and about foolishness. They write a song about extempo, and I gotta be like, hey, boy, you know I real trade you with a 10 for watermelon head.
So I said that you can freestyle.
Yeah, I can real freestyle.
You can real freestyle. Anybody brings this culture and say they can freestyle. TeamViza, that's for you. Spot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anything, right?
Anything.
Alright, no gang affiliation.
Anything. You just do your thing.
Just singing. But can say anything, action run the park, big tune just about when my fingers snap my take song so sweet like went on that clap. Through a head, through a roof, we shake down that me as a girl, me don't really like to chat a lot. Me no group of pants, man like no car back. Get the girls and the money, every stack that up. Fully wise, none of them see back. That celebration, let's shake up. No time for sleep and wake up. This the real thing, none of pre-pump. More rum in a cup, just shut that no, 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 shut that no.
I think we're shut down. Osman, you're very talented.
Thank you.
Very talented. But through the grapevine, I hear he doesn't also do music. I do DJ and MC and everything.
Yeah.
How do you transition yourself from being an artist now to being a DJ?
I do everything. I don't know. I wish I had an explanation, but I don't know. But I love everything.
Everything under the influence of music,
yes.
dancehall. So besides music, what are you involved in?
To be honest, I used to run.
Okay, track and field?
Yeah, I also always liked sports. Ever since before the music was sports. Sports and drawing.
And drawing?
Yeah, really.
What kind of things you like to drawing, boy? Like all the artists have a little thing with drawing and so forth.
Yeah, with drawing like graphics. Drawing it too.
Pencil, paper.
Pencil and paper, yeah.
Okay.
Real good.
So outside the music, you consider yourself being an artist with drawing this?
Yeah.
Concern. Yeah. What inspired JayJay? What does keep you going? Is your motivation?
To be honest, no motivation. To be honest, I just say the purpose of life is to live and I will live.
Wow. The purpose of life
is to live and I will live.
No argument around that.
Nothing else.
I love that answer. I want to ask a particular question, right? You know, we all make mistakes in life, right? Have JayJay, if you want, you ever make a mistake in her life that you learn from today, that you say, hey, I ain't dealing with that no more?
Yeah. Well, I was always nice. I was too nice.
Okay.
And it can't be too nice. You have to balance that scale way. Good. It can't have good without bad.
Right.
Bad to have good. So you have to balance this here. So because I was always nice. And then they'll use me. If they have with them and do me, they crucify me. And they crucify me because it end up with them and do me, people and do me.
Right.
Because of my silence and I don't like to talk and I don't like to defend myself because I will be like, nah, me, I want to really say nothing, not to cause no drama. I was always like that. You know, and I just learned from that because I said, look, like a sugar. How long you gonna be so? The put your soul? You understand? You can't be so. You have to pick up yourself and defend yourself. Who going and defend you? Nobody can come and defend you. You have to defend yourself. So I was like, you know what? I can't be so nice. So just limit yourself with people. Just draw that line with them. You know, I love you, but not so much where I had to question myself. You know, that kind of way. I could deal with you, but not so much where I had to think on myself like, I want that and thing and you know, no, I don't want to feel that way.
I good reason.
Yeah, I don't want to feel that way.
JayJay different today, you're not into that. Bit of religion, man. But I see your performance. We went to performance.
Yeah.
But you know of that performance? Yeah, where that performance?
I was there.
Sure. Okay. Let's talk about that performance. What show was that, matter of fact?
That was Kalawi in Arima.
Arima.
In the village room.
How did JayJay end up on this stage now?
Well, what went on was there was the promoter of the show wanted 20 artists. Right? They wanted 20 artists alone on the cast. And whoever had the best freestyle and this and that, they will get picked for the cast. And so when I sent a video with me singing and I get chosen to the cast, it was only boys there. I wasn't the only kid. I was the only girl singing there.
That was the first stage you ever hit before?
Yeah, the first time of my life.
That was real people.
Yeah.
Was your feeling before you got up on us when the DJ introduced you? The backstage, DJ introduced JayJay. Was you feeling like butterflies?
Feel good.
You feel good?
But it was a cipher.
Okay.
So one thing and next one after, we only get about 50 seconds.
Okay.
50 seconds. It was good. It was real good. I wasn't frightened. I was like, hey, get them. I whine. I like myself.
Don't I see that? You really enjoy yourself. You take advantage of the situation. And I want to tell most artists, something they see end up in a position where it's unexpected now. You know that kind of way? It's like you go out there, you do your thing, you sell yourself.
I didn't study who I like me and who I don't reach. I like myself. That was the best.
Because actually that same footage in connection with, when you and I have a mutual friend, right?
Yes.
JayJay313 end up on TeamViza TV. Then when the footage I saw, and I fell in love, and I was like, I see the right? Okay, cool. Like, go home, that kind of way. Because if you look at your normal, like, street life normal, they don't really see that as well until you actually like grab a microphone and do it. Yeah. Besides that performance, you perform anywhere else after that?
Arima 1111 Rum Box. Yeah. I perform a few times in Arima. I perform down St. Madeleine, little by bars, not like
right.
in big stage. I perform on a big stage and Youth Fest.
Okay.
Like St. Mary's Murga by the person.
On the ground?
Yeah, on the ground.
Right.
Yeah, I performed it. And that was just it.
Remember when I had a conversation recently before performing? You can know what it was?
Right.
Audio day and just performing. I think I send somebody to tell you, don't perform.
Yeah.
Because they're not.
Yeah, they're not
paying. Always market yourself in that category. You just, I understand you're trying, okay, if you love it, you're out there, you're trying to do your thing, get your name out there, so forth, so forth. But there are certain places you go, you analyze the situation, and you think to suit now. To just let nobody else get a mic because they know you have talent. Be benefiting from it. And then now your talent just
going
down the drain. So everything is timing, you know what I mean? Time and God. What difference would JayJay313 say she have that different from other steam artists?
To be honest, I just myself, and I wish I could explain what I just myself. Any idea I think about, I just come up with the thing. I just myself, and that's the best I could say. The difference is, I is JayJay313. I just.
That's you. Yes. I didn't say that. I should tell everything, and you know why we go to go. A question I wanted to ask you. Ask me something line up here for you, JayJay.
Yeah, sure.
If you get an opportunity to work with a local celebrity, who would it be and why?
Be honest.
And that is something to think about. Yeah.
To be honest, I was in Nyla Blackman.
Nyla Blackman?
Yeah.
Why Nyla Blackman?
Because she's unique. Nobody does sound like her. Yeah, nobody does sound like Nyla Blackman. From the time I song play, you know, yeah.
Now, it's understood that, you know, in the music industry, JayJay has his hand in the pot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, I will leave this up to you now to explain the hand that you have in the pot so the viewers can understand.
So, to be honest, I is not an artist, a flashy artist.
Right.
Meaning everything keep I when I was with it. I was not the type to push up myself. I'm comfortable, I know I can, you know. I'm not the type who always hurry for the mic.
Right.
The thing with me now, I drop songs on her, but not plenty. But I have a lot.
Big catalog.
Over 900 and something songs.
True?
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay.
I sit down and write through. I do more writing than throwing myself off.
Okay.
You know?
So more like a kind of ghostwriter, kind of.
Yeah, but I love to sing.
Right.
But I rather do it home.
Right.
You know?
But that's some big names you write music for. You know? Let's just speak about the big names you write music for so they could be able to come out there.
Thanks, so Mr. Famous, Ashari. Even I threw in the riding spirit for temper. And you know, as if you are work with a car, stretch beyond that is all that, you know, and Trinity. I work with Trinity to co-write with the artist.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how long does it take for JayJay to construct a song? Like if you sing by yourself on your own vibes, how long does it take for you to write a song?
No long.
True?
No long. Not long at all, about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I just need to hear this beat about 3 times. And I was like, alright. Thing I had a little bounce there too. So I like music with a bounce.
Yes. A bounce.
Yeah, with a little bounce.
Right. No, JayJay, you're right telling me, right? I want to tell you something with that TV tonight.
Yeah.
He's a very gifted, talented artist.
Okay.
Right? If it is, you had to continue to be the ghostwriter for certain artists and stuff. You do the right thing, go through the right channel. Even let them go through the right channel also. You know what I mean? No, that leads me to ask you now, management. Are you under management right now?
No management. No.
Is something that you're seeking for, or just like, as you say, timing is everything?
I always hopeful that the right people see me. You know, the right team, and people see me and genuinely help me, not because, you know, but genuinely, you know, that type of way. So that is all.
No.
I've been through these things already, and you know, I real genuine and thing I mean, I want nobody to stand with me to watch.
So if our manager happen to be looking on the next side of this camera here, I will take 10 seconds to sell yourself to this manager. Like, why should this person manage JayJay313?
Well, I think I should manage me because I have what it takes, and I've been trying, and I was trying, and I never sell myself short for nothing. I always wait my turn. I always remain humble. I'm not pushy and not frontish. I always remain humble. And that's the best thing I could say. Why I think you should manage me, and I find I as a money maker, you know.
Correct. Well, before anybody decide to pick this artist here, she's right here. Right? Until tonight on TeamViza TV, he's a boy will look into certain management for you. Right? So I will help you get yourself onto that platform. When you reach there, don't forget.
I do forget.
Nicely. Now I want to invite Mommy, because I have a few questions I want to ask her. As well on TeamViza TV interview series, season 6, episode 9, the mother of JayJay313. Good night, and how are you? Good night, and how are you? Young mom. This is the mother of JayJay. You can see where she came from. But mom, I know where JayJay came from. JayJay came from you. Don't hide in the background, feeling no, apple don't fall far from the tree. Mom, also, you're outside the dinner?
Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you for having me here.
Right.
Thank you for having my daughter as well here. I am woman of steel as well.
Right. That's the reason why I started with the concept. Because after doing my research, I was like, oh, so I see where. But how long have you been music now?
I'm music industry about 9 years.
9 years. Okay, and what do you think the industry is like today, 2025? Because your daughter is part of it now.
So, as she was explaining to you, it's a little tough, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you know, you still have the little you really have to go through before you really smooth.
Right.
So,
any life lessons on your journey into the music industry that you like to share with your daughter today on TeamViza TV? In terms of, advice?
well, I love her potential on her. Obviously, she have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
She have way far to go still.
Right.
You know? And she's very, very talented. I cannot freestyle like my daughter. And I talking to I can't freestyle like my child.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear that child sing, I will be amazed. She always a touch with my
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she on a good path. And she continue on, you know.
You reach that level.
Yeah.
She support already. As I was saying, she concerning management and stuff now. So we have to be very careful to it. Be very careful management is concerned because a lot of people portray manager, status and when you see them where they might do things with them, it's because you get left out and so forth. So but we could tell you she around industry for a while now. But concerning your peers, like around your peers, how do your peers treat you now knowing that you're an artist?
Well, to be honest, I don't have peers.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to say, I motor myself. Because if I don't check on anybody, nobody checks on me. So I find out that I just be to myself, and there's.
This is the first discreet scheme artist I ever came across. That's discreet that she said.
I don't have a problem socializing, but there's a certain level to socializing with me.
Right.
I cool.
But you're an artist though. Why is that?
I just cool. I just normal. I know what human brings and what they give, and I cool. I normal, and I don't take no vibes. I just know when I talk to me. I talk to you with all the love in my heart, and that's just me.
I love what it is. You just like you to yourself, like really on that mix up thing because it's all a lot of people they like to follow certain circle.
Yeah.
Because everybody need music feel and get carried away. You just to yourself. I want to speak out your song Feelings. The same song that introduced you onto this set.
Yeah.
Who else talking about JayJay?
Now, to be honest, I sit down and I say, people love to do crazy things.
Right.
So I was like, so she want to get crazy, but crazy never lazy. Crazy people don't be lazy. They're always active. Always doing something.
I know some people, right? I am never learn also. And I just learned something because I never look at it that way how it is you break it down. Crazy people is not lazy
They're
people.
always active.
They're always active.
As well as I was watching a video with a lady and she threw it up on TikTok saying, the crazy never blood clot lazy. So I was like, yeah. Let me see if I could do this. Right. Honestly, a Jamaican lady. I don't know the lady name. I don't know. I just see the video come up and I was like, this is true because crazy people not lazy. They always have something to do. Either they're running wrong, they're never lazy. I never see a lazy crazy person. Yeah.
It's true. You see, and that brings a lot of artistic and reality.
Yeah.
A lot of people just go into the studio and they just go and record what sound good now on a beat. But like how it is, you say, if you break it down there, in reality, you actually could look at somebody and say, crazy people are not lazy for real. They're always active.
More active than anything else.
Mom, you ever help JJ construct a song or give her advice in terms of how to go around dealing with her track and writing music?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So twice, when she said, Mommy, we think about this song, and I said, this is how you have to go along with it. I think you should mention, so you should, I know I'm on it.
Right, right.
And there's certain words we may not want to hit.
Right.
She knows just teeny. So you know how that goes with me.
Right.
Mommy, this is what I want to sing. But when they're going to perform, them look at me. Make my ears. It is sensitive to some words or not too much, but that's her thing.
Right.
But she knows she always has my support.
Full support. Full support. That's how I say. That's what I say. For last. You know what I mean? How it go? JJ. You consider yourself being a trending artist today, 2025?
I will be honest. No.
Why is that? Lack of marketing?
Yes, lack of marketing.
They have all the outlets though. Like if I follow you on WhatsApp because you're on WhatsApp, right?
I just try my best, but you can't stretch and with carriage. Yeah. I just try my best. I really try. And it just don't get the views. And I'm not mad. I'm happy for the 2-3 people listening me. At least I ask me.
Did you have 12,000 on Instagram?
Yeah, but
so me 1-2 views, I think you get 350 something shares here.
12,000 followers, but not 12,000 people willing to listen. I could post a video tomorrow and watch it 4 views, but I still not vex. I'm glad because I didn't have none all the time. So I'm grateful, even if it's a little bit, it might not be big, but to me it's big because nobody was listening to me all the time. So wow, you get 4 views, hey, thank you. Thank you, Father, because you will get more next time.
A young aspiring artist walk up to JayJay313, see any mall anyway, say, hey, follow me on social media, like what you're doing. What advice you give to a young aspiring artist coming up?
Don't study nobody. Don't study nobody at all. That is the best advice I could give. That's the best advice I could give an upcoming artist. Do you be yourself? Be yourself.
Right.
Don't try to be nobody. Don't go on because you hear somebody singing, so you try to sing that will mimic others. Mimic yourself. Be the best version of you. That is the best advice I can give.
I feel like you see after this interview here, you end up on a bigger platform than this platform. Even this is the biggest one, but still going to go on a bigger one. You understand? I see yourself. I see you all day. Stop doubt yourself, JJ.
Nah, another I seen it too.
No, I want to shake it up.
Yeah.
You see your marketing? Stop using social media for the song what you now sing.
Yeah.
As I was use it for the writing. You have an outlet, you have it following already. It's just for you to just perfect your hustle and get what is yours. You know what I'm saying? So this is TeamViza TV. And I say, we keep on here whole night. Because it's on certain, time and thing. But a question we love to ask now. Do you want yourself be responsible for your music? And if it is a youngster, I say, hear your lyrics. Away from this song where you did, what introduces you the feelings. You also have a song, Chili Barriers, below this pavilion.
Yes.
And then the keys around here. And the lyrics was real. It's very rhyming when I hear lyrics who don't might understand what I'm talking about.
We know him most smiley, smiley, smiley. All my dogs them real grimy and all the clips in one rest to shiny. No gang affiliation. this is my soul. They also encouraged me. That was like, hey, come live in the studio as I said earlier.
But that's how serious music is.
Yeah.
I tell young people who be looking up at you, they say you have 12,000 followers on Instagram.
Yes.
And you don't know who's a toddler from who's not. You don't know who parents in their life and who is not. But you look at JayJay as a role model. And you want them to go and look for the thugs to be grimy.
Yes. That was my first song. I was young. And I never sing about those things after. You know, I have real music, but I never jump back to that after. You know, I leave that alone. You know, that stating that I in something. You know, no, it's not that. I just was singing, but their mouth is a serious thing.
Yeah.
You know, but how to say it? I can't be responsible for how others act. Me. So because I say grimy, somebody go screw up the pan and go and sing and go and be grimy. No, I have no influence on people's life to my knowing that I influence in myself, and I just like my music, and that's just that. You know, it's nothing about this and I badness and no, nothing about that. It's just vibes, music. You know, I appreciate good music, and it might be bad to others, but it's good to some. And I don't know. I don't know why some people like to hold others accountable. Like the, hey, this one sing that, and what will my child be even know you train your child? It starts from home. Train your child. No, sorry, I'm sorry, but that's the best thing I could say, train your child. Because I come from a home, a very poor home, but I'm not out there moving like I poor. You understand? So it starts from home. You understand? You practice or you preach. If you want your child to be this way, you let your child know, I want you to be this way. How a song could change your life? How a song could change somebody's life? You understand? No. You have a mind on your own. Think, you think. I think.
Who's some of the big names in this music industry, whether it be international or locally, you've been looking up to?
I really like coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah.
But where coffee? No coffee these days.
I really like
that. About coffee? Coffee
that is, I really admire. She gets her flowers and she
coffee get a Grammy, I think so.
Yeah. And she just chill. I like she. I love she vibes. I really like that music. Yeah.
Yeah, big up coffee same time, man. You know what I mean? TeamViza, any advice you'd like to give to?
I would say, just love your energy.
Thank you.
Best thing is to have family.
My own.
Side and side with you. I just always say, family first. God first, family first also. You have your mom with you. Have the privilege to have your mother with you.
Yeah.
So you just remember that if mommy would tell you once nothing else.
Thank you.
Because mommy and God, they with you, full 100. Nobody going to back up here, you know. Mommy started up the fight here, you know. She defending it to the fullest. When mommy was in the hospital, it was mommy and God.
Yeah.
Come here with you today. Remember today.
Yes.
Wherever where you come from. Alright? Young person.
Yeah, very much so.
You're respectable.
Yeah.
And you're very smart. The energy encouraging. Anybody would like it. Multi-talented. Trust me. All will take you from strength to strength and give you all you have desire.
Thank you.
And you just go to yourself, and as they say, you don't need a crowd to be happy. You know what I do now.
Yeah.
Whoever else is the family, you will know.
Yes.
So you just go with God, granting favor, and let yourself. We have a TeamViza, we love you.
Thank you.
Everyone have the emotional ones. Right. Mommy, any advice you like to give her before we close off?
Keep reaching for the stars down, you know? Just continue as I said earlier on, continue doing what you're doing. Like I love his spirit today as well. Because you make everybody smile, right? You have them smiling. Right? That's what I will say right now. Continue doing what you're doing. Because they're going good.
Yes, lovely. Worst advice ever given to you that you remember up to this day?
Don't forget about that music thing. I'm doing that all that singing.
How do you deal with that? Best advice ever given to you that stick with you today?
Anybody?
Yeah, anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
Keep going.
You know?
The last one.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright. JayJay313, your handles. Anybody want to reach out to JayJay? Where they can find JayJay?
JayJay313 official on IG, JayJay313 official on TikTok, on Facebook, JayJay. I'm gonna spell it out for this JAY_JAY_313_ official. So yeah, that's how it is.
Let's give it up for JayJay313 official. She was in the building. JayJay, do you have a idea? You do for the stars.
Thank you. Same thing.
And I expect to see you back here soon.
Thank you.
Because you'll be monetizing here. You understand?
Thank you.
So don't you see it on our stage and on our stage and no, it has something coming up soon. I will try to see if I can get you to the stage.
I will appreciate it.
So yourself, mommy, when you come down and give the support and everything.
Thank you.
Now to view this full episode, go subscribe to our YouTube channel at TeamViza TV. Follow us on Instagram at TeamViza_TV for latest update. There we have it. Big bad artist. JayJay313. You don't know. Nice having you, JayJay.
Thank you.
Mommy, I don't want to keep on it too long because it's only 12 midnight and I know they're coming from far and stuff now. You understand? So, yeah, please now. You know? So, hence the reason why you see you think it. Well, nice vibes, nice reasoning. And I enjoy this interview.
Thank you.
I really enjoy this interview. You just keep reaching for the stars and you keep doing you. I was to speak about the video, your sibling who shoot the video.
Yeah,
but next time when you come back on TeamViza TV, you're going to bring your sibling with you. If it's not a problem. Yeah, you want to shoot the music video. Yeah, the volume up? I hear nothing.
I was all on I came on, she showed me this video. I couldn't believe it.
Kinda, but I think I'll cut off whatever, doesn't matter. No, when she returned to TeamViza TV, then she'll be Elizabeth. When she returned to TeamViza TV, then she will bring her sister. That time she will be it. And you will speak about her work when she was at the age of 8 years old. Because everything was right here in front of her right here. You know what I mean? So forth.
I do everything. I record that song for myself. I just record for myself on our phone, on that phone.
Listen.
I don't know producer or nothing.
That's okay. You cannot say it. So the song we have feelings.
Yeah.
Right? This is this track here, right?
Yes. I do everything there.
So you record the song using a phone?
Yeah.
And your sister, who's the age of? 8.
I give you the phone and I was showing you. Hey, you see? Yeah, tell.
Shoot this music video?